and normally I react to smaller videos, but I like think before you sleep, so I'm preferably just gonna have it be in one big part, but make sure to check the guy out. He has a men versus women survival island video. You should probably check it out, but I'm just gonna get straight into it.
Three guys with big egos versus
three guys with big egos. They look like they're just goofing off, bro. They don't even look locked in.
Girls with even bigger muscle. Someone's getting dragged. Oh,
let's play.
Damn,
the
the
Mr.
women
Beast
got cut.
editing on this video is making me dizzy. I never noticed how obnoxious it was until now. But okay, we have 3 girls who hit the gym a lot and 3 average guys, but with massive egos.
my name is Wesley Smith.
Except for, I don't think they have massive egos, bro. No, I'm gonna turn off sometimes, but they look like normal ass dudes. They look like they're just chilling, bro.
Well, I guess I'm just average. I don't do anything in particular very well.
See, that's how you can tell they don't have big egos.
That didn't sound very egotistical.
Yeah. See, even TBUS. I don't know. I'm just gonna call them TS. I'm just gonna call him TS from now on. But see, even TS gets it. I don't know his real name. Yeah. Even he gets it. See, it's not that ego filled.
Maybe the 2 other guys are the arrogant ones. Anyway, the fit girls and the average guys are going to do 5 athletic challenges to see who will come out on top. Let's go to the first challenge. Sandbag drag. Both teams are going to drag a 100-pound sandbag.
I want to try that. Get me like 2 other homies, bro. I'm going to try that.
Seems easy enough. Drag a sandbag across the beach and get to the finish line before the other team.
Get me and 2 of my homies, and I think we could do it. I think I could drag a bag. Looks pretty easy. I mean, I'm not there, but it looks pretty easy. I mean, of course, considering the fact that it needs 3 people with drag, it would probably be a struggle for me considering the fact that I'm a minor. But I still think I'd be able to drag it.
There are 2 rules, though, which are that they can't touch the sandbag, and the sandbag cannot leave the floor.
Yeah, so you can't carry it.
This is nothing for me. Fit chicks will come out on top.
That's fantastic, because this sounds like an endurance challenge. And
well, actually, if anything, the girls are the one who have big egos by looks of it, or by the hear sounds of it, actually. Well, I'm going to turn on subtitles.
Works out for them. Go! There's a lot of bungee in that sandbag. Average Joe's taking off first.
Average Joe's are cooking
so we're 13
them.
seconds in, and the average Joes already have a pretty sizable lead.
See,
but I'm sure their egos will get the best of them, and the women will catch up. Pass the barrel.
I work out 6 days a week. I usually train between 1 and 3 hours every single day.
That is a lot of exercise with very little rest period for your muscles to recover.
Try drinking milk. I heard that it can stop having effects, but like, I heard milk is very healthy. I drink milk a lot. I love milk, actually, bro. I'm gonna drink some milk right now. I'm gonna drink some milk right now. Well, actually, if you're doing sweaty activities, you probably shouldn't be drinking milk.
No, maybe all those extra hours are just what the women need to win this race.
So you got down, back, conserve energy, don't gas out. You have 4 more events after this, y'all. 4 more events. Go. If y'all can speed it up and sprint, you can catch them. They're slowing down significantly. Average Joe's in the lead.
They said this wasn't cardio. Yeah, what the fuck?
Bro, how are they
Halfway into the race,
tired?
the powerlifter is mad because I'm guessing the people who did the casting call told her that it would only be strength events. I'm going to say that gripe was reasonable.
Yeah, gotta be honest with that stuff. I'm not gonna lie. See, that's why I like TS so much.
Alexander, the guy whose channel this is from, doesn't seem to be super honest in the way that he goes about these videos.
Don't be offended that we're stronger than you. I'm a reservist now, did active duty for 8 years.
Wait, was that person on the girls' team or the guys' team? But I'm guessing they filmed that interview before the challenges, even though they clipped her talking as the women were losing. Perfect moment to show that statement.
Ryan Jesus Miguel Chavez. The reason I'm here today is because
we really got somebody named Jesus. Bro, better be a Christian. Team Average Joes. I'm an average Joe. I didn't mean to do that. Dang it, I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing, my bad. Nope, dang it. Yeah, I have a bit of a problem with that.
I reacted to a Craigslist ad. The individual here said fun times. So
I'm gonna turn my camera over.
Not what I expected.
Again, super arrogant, super egotistical.
Yeah, see, they just seem like some chill guys.
I can't wait until Jesus and his team get their asses kicked by the world's most humble female gym goers. And the women lose.
135, 136, average Joe's past the barrel.
Yeah, let's go, average
You're supposed to be
Joes.
a gym rat, but you drink before a fitness event? Also, if this image here isn't edited, then this person is definitely on steroids, and they still lost. Let's meet the last person on the guys team before we do the next challenge.
I'm a dad of 3 that pretty much just tries to stay in shape, would keep up with my...
Yeah, a dad of 3? Let's go, bruh. People be forgetting, but dads exist too. I can respect it. I can respect the commitment.
My kids.
Okay, that's not exactly an average guy. Look at his Instagram. He works out all the time, and 2 years ago, he had a 300-pound squat.
Damn,
the
that's
Mr. Beast
impressive.
clone who runs this channel is like,
yeah,
this is my friend Chris. He's got about as much strength as your average guy with a 9-to-5 desk job. He'll be a great average Joe to compete against the fit women. So that's kind of lying about the terms of the challenge, but since one of the girls is almost certainly medically enhanced,
yeah, I'd still say it's fair, because even if the 3 girls are medically enhanced, the guys still have 2 probably below average dudes. And considering the fact that he's a father of 3, he probably doesn't work out as much as he did before the kids. I'm gonna call it even.
Anyway, challenge 2 is a second endurance event. They have to take a bucket to the lake, fill the bucket up, run it back to the barrel, and fill the barrel up. First team to fill the barrel all the way up wins. The only catch is that the water bucket has holes.
Go! I don't know why they're all 3 running. Average Joes have a very,
Why did they all go?
That's what I'm thinking.
It's pretty average of them.
So the women's strategy is to have one member run down to the lake, fill the bucket up, run back, fill the barrel, and then trade off each turn. The men, however, because they probably have worked manual labor jobs where you have to be efficient, have done the smart thing, which is to create an assembly line with a...
believe it or not, from time to time, I help my mom with the groceries. Me, my sister, and my mom. And we did an assembly line too. So that's probably a strategy that I could have thought of. My mom was the one who said something, so it isn't all women. It's just the extremely overconfident ones.
Person at the halfway point, so they don't have to run as far, and thus they don't get as tired. This means that the average men have no...
That's a very important thing, because you gotta conserve energy. Because remember, the more energy you have, the more faster you can run. Or, in this case, the more faster you can pass the bucket.
Only beaten the trained women in physical fitness in the first challenge, but in the second challenge they have better tactics. Needless to say, after making fun of the guys, the women go right to copying the assembly line strategy.
That is vile, bro. I mean, technically it's fair. Technically, I don't think there's anything in the rules about it, but they gotta get a point deduction for that. Like a half of a point deduction.
Come on, Brandon! I'm gonna go all the way.
See, since they did it first,
not even worrying about the hole.
I realized that they were saving energy by doing the little assembly line thing. Let me fill it.
Even one of the girls get it. They were saving energy.
Thought it would be smarter for us to kind of change it up, kind of do that. One of us stayed in the
they're copying
How ironic.
Though
I do find this whole thing very condescending. Not the women in this show in particular, because it seems like the several moments where they were acting entitled were fabricated by the editing or the owner of the channel. But what I do find condescending is that it's perfectly fine to shit on men and their talents and call them egotistical. Meanwhile, the guy running this channel has to pull every gaslight in every misdirection he can think of to give the women points.
Someone's getting dragged. Oh, I didn't know it's gonna be there. What?
That whole comment about the guys being dragged is weird because if you look at who's being dragged in the video, it's the women. You can see it right in the footage, but of course with the Mr. Beast editing, I imagine that whoever put this B-roll together was hoping that you wouldn't notice that. Also, like 2 of these women are on steroids. The one with the deep voice almost certainly is, and the girl who said she was a powerlifter probably is too. Anyway, the women lose challenge number 2 and likely would have lost by a lot more if they didn't copy the men.
Average Joe's coming in. Is this gonna do it? Average Joe, fill the barrel. All right, Average Joe's, you came out on top. What was your strategy?
Put water in the barrel.
Nice.
From the beginning, we probably would have changed it and done the assembly line from the start.
No, you wouldn't have, because you didn't think of it.
You see, even TS gets it. Even TS gets it, bruh. They didn't think of the strategy. The men did. Then they copied it. Then they took credit, bruh. Well, technically, I didn't take credit, but they would have said they would have done it, which, in my opinion, is kind of taking a bit of credit. So, it makes me a bit angry.
The third challenge is deadlifting.
Event number 3, deadlift. Each person will deadlift 10 reps. At the end of each set, you will rotate. The first team to not complete their 10 reps loses. Any questions?
I have a question for neon laces. With your running shoes, would you like a lesson on how to deadlift?
And they called the men overconfident. if that woman, if a woman said that to me, bro, hell, screw the whole event, bro. I'm getting ready to start boxing, bro. About to put, about to put on some boxing gloves and throw the boxing gloves on the ground for her to pick up, bro. Wanna sit here and try to give me tips, bro? Oh nah, run it back. I don't care if I lose, bro. I'm standing my ground. I am not about to get dissed like that. Could it be me? Alright, enough of me being a dick.
I think that comment was meant to seem kind of passive-aggressive based on all the editing, but she technically is correct. He shouldn't be lifting heavy weight in running shoes because they are squishy and unstable. Also, now that we've got...
Oh, and, bro, I don't care. I mean, sure, technically they're right, but that's kind of a dick move, I'm not gonna lie.
...into a strength challenge, I want to further emphasize the dishonesty of this video. I did some Instagram stalking because this is one of those channels that links everyone's social media in the description. And it turns out that this guy, Wes, works for some sort of tire business and puts lift kits on trucks all day, which means that his job counts as moderate strength training. So he's not really super average or a couch potato either. It kind of makes me feel like Austin, the guy who runs this channel, isn't the most honest YouTuber, and this is not really the challenge that we were promised. Jesus is the only actual average guy here.
My training, as of recently, has been sitting down. I don't spend much time.
Though, like I said, 2 of the women are probably on steroids, so I guess it evens out.
Yeah.
Let's get into the challenge.
Rep.
Let's go.
There's 1. Set it down. Yep. Rep 2.
Go. What's that bodybuilder? Right now I'm deadlifting about like 315 per rep.
I
just keep
do
it
that,
light.
so disrespect to the women doing
Let's go.
Great job, great form. Rotate. Next up,
and
3, 2, 1, rep.
5 to 10 pound
Go.
weights,
Good.
I think just knowing what the average male can deadlift and what I can deadlift, we're like here maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I could be humbled today.
Good.
Now we see the powerlifter chick
I could be humble today, bitch. You already have
being
been.
humble and reasonable, which really makes me think that all the drama was completely fabricated and done so very poorly.
That's what I'm trying
to the extent that it's now distracting.
3rd round, Jesus and Vera. Vera, anything to say to your opponent?
I'm watching you, neon laces.
3, 2, 1, rep.
There we go.
I see wearing socks.
Let's go, Jesus. 2.
There
you go.
Probably deadlift a little bit more than an average guy.
Rep 6.
I'll be really good at deadlifting for a long time. I can do that.
Easy. Yeah. There we go. Good. Rotate.
Sorry.
Probably the most impressive part of this whole challenge was watching Jesus do a set of 10 reps of 225 pounds. I don't think I could have done that without prior lifting experience.
I don't think I could
Now,
either.
225 isn't the heaviest deadlift in the world, but it is impressive for a beginner to do that 10 times, and then do 3 sets of that.
30 total reps for each team. We're going to keep going.
Yeah, that was actually pretty amazing to watch when I first saw the video. I thought Jesus would be done after the first round. However, when round 4 hits, Jesus does 5 reps, doesn't quite make it to 6 reps, and the women start their comeback arc by winning their first challenge.
Wow.
They have 2 challenges left. In the next one, they have a circle, and you have to push the person out of it.
4th event, Kugel push.
Yeah, I probably could win against the girls with that one, bro. Probably could have won against the girls in my class, bro.
No striking in the groin, no striking in the chest. Everybody down? 3, 2, 1, go! Come on, Brandon.
Damn, bro. What is she doing?
Get him, Montana. Get him. Montana, put up a fight.
Oh, damn. Damn, that was crazy. Ooh, got the ultimate slitcher. My hat's off to whoever that guy was, bro. My hat's off, because that was impressive AF.
Point for Average Joe's. Uh-oh, she got that squat streak.
Whoa,
Damn.
damn.
Go. That was close. Average Joe's.
Ooh.
Point.
The girls are getting cooked, bruh.
We have Jesus and Vera.
No, I mean, my ego's hurting. Bruh. It's ironic. I should have said Average Joe versus ego-filled girls or something.
2, 1, go.
Or women. I think one of the girls won.
That was a base hit. What are you guys talking about?
Ooh, the girls were cheating. Makes sense. I'm not sexist or anything, but I've seen in the competitive, well, one of these times is story time, bruh. Hell, you know what? I'm gonna make a whole ass video about this. So, one time, when I was playing dodgeball, it was boys versus girls, number 1. It was pretty unfair, because, they were doing, like, cone ball or something. They had 5 cones and we only had 3, so it was very unfair. And I kid you not, I saw this, and so did a good other few boys, but all of us saw this. Not all of us, but a good bit of us saw this. They were picking up the cones, bruh. They were dead ass cheating, and they didn't even get punished for it. So, yeah. I'm not saying all girls, but like, the boys were winning. Alright, enough of the story. The boys were winning pretty handily, so.
1 point for the fitness ladies. No face striking, no groin.
Again, the caping for the women.
Yeah, see?
Face hitting was against the rules, but the women win the point anyway, as opposed to calling that one a draw for the rule violation. Nothing else in this challenge was really all that interesting. The men win in a landslide, 2 points to 7 points.
Damn, that's
so the
crazy.
men have already won the video, but there's still one challenge left, and it's the best challenge for the thumbnail, so they're gonna do it anyway.
3 points for average Joes, 1 point for strong ladies. This is absolutely crazy. I thought this is going a completely different way than I originally anticipated.
Yeah,
Last
bro.
final event, tug of war. First team past the barrel loses. Do you guys understand? Do you guys understand? When I release the rope, you guys are gonna tug. 3, 2, 1.
You can see that we're off to an interesting start before the competition even gets going. The guy's anchor teammate, Wes, has tied the rope around himself so he can more easily put his entire body weight in without losing mobility.
He gets it, he's smart.
The girls seem to have not chosen this strategy. Let's see what happens.
Not that
Go!
good.
1, pull the slack. 3.
Bro, what was that? They got cooked.
You guys, hold it. Pull back. There we go.
Damn, she got
The whole
cooked.
team has to be past the barrel. You guys pull.
Damn, bro, they're getting cooked. Ooh, she sold so hard,
that
bro.
much was obvious. I don't care how much those girls can squat or deadlift. Men weigh a lot more than women, which makes them significantly harder to pull.
Yeah.
And this was probably the most unfair challenge in the game if you're trying to give the women a competitive chance.
I'm gonna have to end it soon because my storage is getting a bit low. So I just wanted to say make sure to like subscribe and my bad if it ends randomly.
Honestly, I don't even know why this challenge was in
but
here.
Make sure to check out this guy.
The easiest to make a thumbnail out of, which by the way was photoshopped like crazy. I mentioned that Wes on the far right had the rope tied around him in the original challenge.
Yeah, that's what happened. I saw it myself.
They changed Jesus' shoes and put him in the front instead of the middle. They switched the positions of all the girls too, and it almost seems like the thumbnail was designed to make it look like the women were winning. Yet another example of caping for the women to make it look like they did far better than they actually did.
Yeah, bro.
What did we learn?
They sold
Don't
hard.
judge a book by its cover.
What do you mean? I guarantee you that most of your viewers immediately assumed the guys were going to win because of biological differences. With all that said, it just gets annoying that people are still trying to sell this narrative that women are competitive to men in terms of strength.
They're not.
Based on what the host said at the end, it's obvious that